Hi, I'm Heather with Vintage Salon and Spa. We are located in Manor, Pennsylvania. I am going to do a tutorial today on a Bohemian bridal updo in 15 minutes or less. A Bohemian style. She just wants loose, romantic looking, nothing super tight, nothing super structured. When I say super structured, I don't mean that you don't have it secure. I just mean that it's not placed perfectly. She just wants to feel light and airy with her hairstyle. So the first thing we did was we pulled her bangs back because she does not want anything in her face. So we went through and we made sure that on both sides, when you're looking at the updo, it is even and smooth, so you don't have one side higher than the other. You're going to take your first section. I'm left-handed, so I always start on my left side. And I know that I want to do at least 2 twists down here, so I'm going to leave half of my section and drop it down and work with the first section. And I'm just going to lightly twist so that we can pull some of that out so it's nice and loose, very romantic. She is going to have a veil, so I want to make sure that I leave enough between my twist and my foundation piece for her veil to gently slide in. So we're going to take our bobby pins and we're going to open them up and we're just going to pin at an angle. At an angle helps hold the hair in place. I'm just going to double it up to make sure it's nice and secure, and I'm crisscrossing. If you can see, I'm crisscrossing my bobby pins just so that there's a little bit more of a foundation, so when I move it, the hair does not fall out of place. Sometimes if I feel like the hair's a little bit thicker, I will put just one more additional bobby pin in so that I know I don't have to worry about that piece moving at all. I'm going to repeat the same step on my right side, leaving half of my section down because I know I'm going to do the second twist. I'm going to lightly twist the hair. I'm going to puff it out just a little bit, and then I'm going to take it up under the first twist, and I'm going to bring it around to the left side so that I can secure this piece into our foundation. And use your bobby pins. I'm going to go up this time. Then I'm going to grab my second one and I'm going to crisscross my bobby pins. That's added secure. And then I don't have to worry about anything falling. If I look, it's nice and tight. I can pull, nothing moves. So here is the first twist. We are able to make it as romantic and loose as we can. We're going to come back through, starting on our left side. We're going to come over and we're going to grab this last piece. She has her hairline here, which we're going to incorporate. So if you look, we have in front of the ear. If we take just in front of the ear, we're going to have a huge hole here. You don't want that for bridal. So you're going to take your piece right where the hairline is, grab some of the hairline, and then you're going to bring it down so it covers. Very nice and very smooth. So you have her whole neck exposed and there's not a hole in your updo. I'm going to gently twist again and I'm going to meet it over. I'm going to twist that just a little bit more just to get that romantic look. And I'm going to come over and I'm going to twist it again right onto the opposite side, still basing off of our original foundation. We're going to take our bobby pin again, open it up. Make sure that we connect it to the bobby pins that are already there. That is continuing to grow your foundation. You don't want to see your bobby pins. So if you have to put it in at an angle, you can. If you need to go up and over, which is going up and over to the side, you can gently secure that so that piece is not moving out of the way and you don't see any of your bobby pins. You want to make sure that nothing can be seen. It's nice and elegant. It's clean. If you start getting little frizzies, you can take a balm or you can take just a texture, rub it in your hands and just smooth the hair over. And then it starts to take those frizzies down and the little flyaways down. Hairspray at the end when you do your finishing spray will also take care of that. I always keep a hairpin with me in my bridal bag so that I can test it to make sure that that veil is going to go in and fit right where I want it to fit. And then I also pull it out so that I know that if I show the bridal party or the mother of the bride, whoever's in charge of the veil, how to remove the veil at the end of the ceremony if they're not keeping it in during the reception, how to keep the hair in place so that they're not ruining that updo. You're going to do 3 parts in the back. 1, 2, 3. You can start on the sides or you can start in the middle. I'll start in the middle so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take her hair and I'm just going to twist. I'm going to split it into 2. So I have 3 sections. I have my left, my right, and my center. I'm going to take my center. I'm going to split it into 2, and I'm just going to alternate the pieces. You're going to put just a little bit of hairspray on the ends of the hair just to help hold it together. And you're going to put a small clear gum band. You don't need a big one, you can do just a small one. So I have it. I'm just going to put it on the ends of the hair. I'm going to pull through a couple times just to make sure that it's in there, and then I'm going to loop the hair so that you have the curve of the twist. You don't have to do this. I've learned that it helps hide this part because it's in a circle pattern, which is exactly what we're doing here. If you look, it's going to blend in very easily instead of sticking straight out. So you're going to come up. You're going to hold your twist so that you maintain your shape, because if you let go, it's just going to straighten back out. You can twist it more depending on the style that you want. You can make it a tighter twist or you can do it looser. She wants the looser look, so we're not going to do super tight. You're going to fold in half and bring it underneath. So it's almost like twist, underneath. So you have your bottom part and you have this part is tucked underneath. You want to hide your end. So you're going to twist it and then you're going to pin. You're going to have almost like a chignon type style, which you can pin tighter up once you get your base in there. So you're going to take your bobby pins. You're going to come holding your center still. You don't want to release that center. You're going to come up under, open up your bobby pin, and you're going to secure it in place, going up towards the occipital. Then you're going to take your second one and you're going to go up towards your occipital. So we're going to place the bobby pins upward. So you're going to grab some of the hair and you're going to place it up towards the occipital. It's the largest portion of your scalp. So the occipital is right here. That's where you're going to take all of your pieces and just pin. This is still a little loose, so I'm going to come under. I'm going to hook my bobby pin into the ends of the hair and just pin up again. And you'll continue to pin until you feel like that hair is secure. There's no set amount of bobby pins to use. I use a ton for fear of it falling out. You don't ever want to spend 10-20 minutes on an updo and have the bride wear it for 5-10 minutes and then it come out. You want them to be able to dance, have fun, and not worry about their hair. You can just keep pinning your different sections wherever you feel like it's secure. I like to grab and see where it feels loose because that's where she's going to notice it first. And ask your bride, does anything feel too tight? Is anything too loose? Can you tell me if you feel like it's secure? They will let you know. It's easy if you crisscross because then you have a huge foundation and then you can throw some curls into these last sections if you don't want to braid them. You're going to split your section into 3 pieces and you're just going to do your normal braid. So you're going to go center, center. The same thing's going to happen at the end that we did with our twist. We're going to take a clear rubber band, place it on the hair, and not pull it the whole way through. You don't want this one to be super tight because you're going to pull out a good bit of that braid just to give some dimension and style to the updo. So I just have it like that. I just pulled a little loop. This piece I can hide very easily. You can curl this piece, you can wrap it around and stick it in the braid. There's ways to hide that straight piece of hair for your braid, because you don't want a braid just like this, because that's not going to do anything for the style that we're going for. You're just going to pull your braid and make it as loose as possible. So then you're going to come over and you're going to come from behind so you don't see any of these pins. And you're going to grab the bottom part of your braid, so part of your braid's in here, and you're going to come around and you're going to loop it into the hair to secure that braid up close to her head. You're going to come back around underneath and you're going to grab that bobby pin and push it in. And you're going to start being able to move your braid around to the hairstyle. You're going to move it over to the left side or the right side. I'm coming from the right. You're going to grab the end of your braid and you're going to push it into the hairstyle. You can work with your braid. You can move it around all you need to do. You can repin different things. You can grab ends to secure it more. The better you secure the hair, the better it will stay, the longer it will last. You can re-go in and, like, I don't like the way that that braid part looks, so I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm going to work it through so that it gets smoothed out. Now you have your whole side from this side over of the updo. Now when you go your left side, you have this piece, but we're going to hide that. So you're going to take it underneath your left center. So you can bring your left hair is going to go towards the right, so you can hide that piece. You're going to take your bobby pin, open it up with your fingers, and go up and over, reaching towards your foundation piece in the middle again. That's going to be your best friend. That's almost like a pin cushion. Everything's going to go into that center section. Again, I'm going to take a bobby pin, push it up over into my center. Sometimes I'll feel the hair to see if I feel anything loose, if anything needs to change. I don't like how low this part is, so I'm going to grab my bobby pin. I'm going to come up under from the bottom, open it up, grab that piece, and pin it up, going in an upward motion like before, and that just brings that piece up. You can braid this section again. And you can always fix your braid once it's over. You can pull it tighter, you can redo the braid if you're not happy with it, and then you're just going to come over. I'm going to pin right here just so that I have that foundation and I don't have any pieces twisting. So I'm going to see how it's separated. I'm just going to pin this piece right straight up, going up towards my foundation. I'm going to hold my finger here and I'm going to bring my braid up and over. Over on this side, I'm going to pin from underneath. You always want to go from underneath so that your bride doesn't see any. You can use hairpins. This is a hairpin. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to grab the top and part of my braid and I'm going to put them together and I'm going to twist. And that helps solidify that, so I know that's not going to come out. You can do multiple hairpins. When you do braids, I like to take two pieces straight down. I'm grabbing the top piece and this piece. I'm going to open up my hairpin, put my hairpin in, twist, and down. That secures my hairpiece. I'm going to do the same with a bobby pin. I'm going to come up and under so that my hair stays nice and tight. And sometimes your hairpins will come out. You just need to replace them. You'll know that you'll need to twist them and pin them somewhere else then if it starts to come out. I'm going to walk over to my other side and I'm going to finish off. I'm going to take a hairpin, I'm going to take it at the very last part of my braid. I'm going to twist to get my circle part. So I'm going to take my hairpin. I have the loop and I have the bottom braid. I go in through the braid. I'm connecting this straight piece. I'm twisting and going through the center. So now I have a loop. In there, I'm going to come around, I'm twisting the hair so that I can push it in the updo so that that straight piece is stuck, it's hidden, and I know it's secure. So I'm going to take my bobby pin, I'm going to come up under the hair, and I'm going to stick my bobby pin into the corner so that I know that that piece is nice and secure. It's not going anywhere. I take a look, I step back, I know my veil's going here, so that bobby pin's fine. I see this hairpin, I just pull the hair up just a little bit over it. I don't like how this is a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go back in and just pull it up just a little bit. And by doing that, you can use hairpins, you can use bobby pins. I recommend bobby pins for the underneath only because it's more secure. Hairpins are looser, they don't grab the hair as much as a bobby pin does. So a lot of times it will feel really loose for the client. And you want the bride to not worry about her hair. Now your final touch is your finishing spray. I come in up top and I spray down away from the client's face, because they're either getting their makeup done or they're going to get their makeup done. You can shield them with your hand and spray towards the back of their hair. You can follow me, you can reach out to me with any questions or bridal tips. I'm always here to help.